I've been thinking about the notion of discipline. And this isn't something, by the way, that just applies to kids. If you have any kids, I don't have kids, but I see things. And discipline can be applied to other people in your life. Because you might have people in your life that are grown-up kids. In some way or another, we all have a kid inside us, so I'm not trying to insult anybody. I can be childish at times, for good or for bad. That inner child can come out, and sometimes it might be the good side, sometimes it might be the bad one. But what I'm trying to say is, this whole discipline idea is very important. And to get to the point that I originally intended to make with this video, it's very important. So pay close attention to this, because I'm getting to my point. It is incredibly important to separate the notion of discipline from this idea of getting even, or of releasing negative energy. So say, for example, if you were to have some kids, you don't get to hit them, you don't get to spank them for something they did just because you're letting off some steam. And see, a lot of people make the mistake of confusing these two things. A lot of people degenerate into abusive behavior because they start to justify it. They start to say, well, I'm disciplining this kid, I'm letting him know what's what. No, that's not what you're doing. In part, maybe 20%, but 80% is probably you just getting even with the kid. Fucked up as that sounds, that's what you're doing. You're letting off some steam, and you need to be able to separate the two. There's nothing wrong with releasing that energy, but you need to find a healthy way to do it. Okay, you need to do that, and then if you still feel that it's necessary to discipline your child or whoever else in your life you think needs to be straightened out, then you do it. So what that usually means is you need to stop, take a moment to, take a breather, allow yourself to relax a little bit. That's not necessarily going to dissipate whatever negativity you have inside you, right, completely. If you feel that you still need to take some, make some space for yourself, then do that. But don't forget to come back and dole out that discipline. But come back when you're in a much more peaceful place. You can't do it while you're still in that hole. That is a recipe for disaster. It's bad because of what you're doing to that child or to that individual, what you're doing in the short term, right now, and it's bad because of the habits that you're creating for yourself. So there are different layers to that.